Good day, this is Ray. Today is Saturday, September 16th, 2023. And for me, another day of learning and growing. I hope that you, your family, friends, and loved ones are doing well and staying safe. So I'm at the end of my vacation week. I have today and tomorrow to continue to get some rest. This has been it's been a good week. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, I was diagnosed with lupus in 2019. Paying off a lot of debt, which I talk about each month, and currently I'm working on some career designations. And I'm in the third course out of 5 courses that's needed to get it. Generally, the path that I'm on takes about 12 to 15 months. I may be able to finish it in 12 months, which is the goal. But anyway, the result is I passed the third course. It was about estate planning, and it's a very good course. A lot of the things that I'm learning now will be things that I study going forward, because it's information that's pertinent, information that will help me set up my own estate plan, and to be able to, lead others into thinking about their estate planning. Not necessarily that I will go in the direction of being an estate planner. That's not what I'm seeking. But I just think it's great information to go by. So that happened Tuesday. Going back to Monday, I had my annual physical. Everything went well. Labs checked out fine, and ended up getting my flu shot and tetanus shot, and also getting ready to set up my first colonoscopy, which I'm really looking forward to. Okay, not really. But, it's just something that I've got to go ahead and do. And plus, I'm very serious about my health now, especially after having the health scares of 5 years ago now, which is hard to believe when I was diagnosed. And anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let me see. So I've been getting organized this week, cleaning up around my place, and just it's been relaxing, so to speak, but also it's been getting ready for the next course. So the title of my video is "Time to Celebrate?" ? I would say no, it's not. Yes, I passed another class, but I hadn't reached my destination or achieved the goal of obtaining this designation. So I'm going to hold off on that until I'm done. And then it'll probably be a muted celebration. The fact that I'm obtaining this career designation. And I think it comes with anything, like, with my finances. Excuse me. With my finances, I'm just crossed into the $60,000 range. So I have a little bit over $60,000 left to pay off my debts. So I'm going to have to cough here in a second. Yeah, over $60,000 to pay. And I'm close to having half of my original consumer debt paid off, at least where I started keeping track of my consumer debt. The highest that I'm able to go back and track is at $115,000. I was thinking about, it's like, okay, when I get to half, I'm going to have a celebration, but I can't really do that, especially because a lot of my money is going towards paying off debt, and that's just the minimum payments on it. So yeah, I really don't have a lot of room to celebrate. But what I'm going to do is take a look back at the journey which started. I'm going to say June 2020, because I was keeping track of that, and then I was starting to throw as much money as I could towards the debt. At the time, I was living with my parents, so didn't have any other expenses to deal with. But at the end of 2021, and after I had started budgeting in May with Brad Long that year, I became a homeowner. So I took on a lot of expenses. I took on a mortgage, I took on an HOA, electricity, gas, security now, and the other bills associated with being a homeowner. Then I was hit by sizable federal and state taxes that I had to wipe out my emergency fund, and it's been quite a journey. So even though my progress has slowed down a little bit, I am keeping on pace. I hadn't gone backwards in my debt journey pay down. Now I have taken on a little bit more debt because I got the home security system, but that'll be paid off fairly quickly. And it was an investment. I did save on my homeowner's insurance a little bit, so I think it's worth it. So, it's not time for me to celebrate. It's not time for me to step off the gas and pump the brakes. It's time for me to accelerate and to really focus on a way of getting this debt paid down sooner rather than later. And that means I've got to get my emergency fund to 100%, which is a little difficult, especially because of the added expenses. And I've had another unexpected medical bill popped up, and I'll explain this. So last year, my doctor has switched over, or the hospital that I go to, they switched over to a new system. And there were a lot of glitches and things like that. And I always pay my bills on time. There's no problem there. Well, during the switch, there was one appointment, maybe two appointments that I had that never showed up for me to pay. And I normally have my HRA, my health reimbursement account, pay for it. And in order for them to do that, I have to have statements showing those doctor's visits. So the past few times I've gone to my doctor and they say, hey, you need to go talk to the billing department. I'm like, whatever, okay. So I went to the billing department and sat down with the guy. He's like, hey, you got some money that you owe us. I said, yeah, I've been reaching out to the billing department. Not get much assistance. I need a statement, so my HR is going to pay this thing, and that's it. And so a couple of months passed by, and then I go back to my doctor's office. Like, hey, you need to go talk to the billing department. I'm like, again, okay, yeah, same thing. You owe money, talk to the billing department. It's like, yeah, I have been. And then finally, I said, okay, let me give him a call again, and I'm sick and tired of this thing. I'm just going to go ahead and pay this thing out of pocket. So, and that's fine because I'm basically depleted with my HRA for the year. I've used basically all the funds to pay for other doctor's visits and things like that. So I got the bill, and I'm going to have to probably dig into my emergency fund to go and pay it off, which I hate doing, but right now I just don't have the funds to be able to pay it. And I don't want it to hit my credit score if they put that thing in collections, because I think it's getting pretty close to when that would happen. So that's another thing. But anyway, something else before I wrap up the video. So I had a chance to meet Brad Long yesterday, not too far from where I live. It was our first time meeting in person over the 2+ years that I've been studying with him on how to get out of debt and stay out of debt, how to budget, and being more confident with how to handle my money. And it was great. Great to get to see him in person and to have a great conversation, and definitely look forward to more opportunities like that. And definitely go check him out, Brad Long, and just grateful each day that I was able to learn everything I could about budgeting and emergency fund and paying down debt. And that's the part of the journey I'm still in. Hopefully I can have this part of the journey over soon, and next year I can focus on my get my online business set up. So I've got a day full of nothing. I'm going to edit this video, post it, and relax today. And if you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You know when I post my videos. You can find me at youtube.com/@LucasLifestyle. And until next time, hope you all take care.